great day, great week, great night, whenever y'all are watching this shit up and through here. And as y'all can see by the title and the fact that your girl's rocking her tank top, okay? You know what time it is when we all up and through here. It's time for us to do a motherfucking makeup video, and that's what we gonna do today, okay? Now, you guys, if you have not seen my most recent haul, I will link it down below. It is a beauty haul with a bunch of makeup products that I have to try. One of the items of which I'm going to be trying out and showcasing today in my first impressions video, okay? As you guys can tell by the title, we gonna do some first impressioning of CoverFX's foundation, their cream foundation, okay? And if you guys have not already known or don't already know this already, or whatever the fuck I just tried to say that didn't make no damn sense, okay? I will link the video down below for the most recent foundation first impression that I did on the CoverFX oil-free foundation, and I will link that down below so y'all can check that out, okay? Now, the whole reason that this here is happening is because they saw that video, CoverFX that is, saw that video, and said, because you love a matte face, we wanted to send you some additional items and see what you think, okay? No obligation. They didn't ask me to do this first impressions. This was just something they sent to me. Of course, I'm definitely going to oblige and do it. And a lot of y'all saw the beauty haul and wanted to see my impression on this as well and how it looks and all that shit. And this is it right up and through here. Bam! Disregard the box. I done crushed the box in the process, whatever. This is the CoverFX Total Cover Cream Foundation. Bam. Okay, that's what the cover looks like. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that they sent me two colors because they know at the time, especially back then, I was still struggling with being between my summer color and my fall winter color, which I'm still a little bit darker than my usual winter shade, okay? So what they did was they sent me two colors of said foundation. So they sent me NW or N100. Look, I'm going MAC, okay? Look, I'll tell you about that in a minute. N100, okay? And they sent me N110, all right? You guys know I am an NW45 in MAC. Now, let me give you a little bit of a what's up on this brand right up and through here in case y'all didn't know. And this is something that I did not mention in the previous video that I did on CoverFX, okay? There is an affiliation with MAC. The gentleman who was one of the chief founding officers at MAC actually now works with CoverFX as their chief innovation officer, okay? And he has since reformulated all of the products that are on the CoverFX line. I was a MAC junkie before branching off and doing different things. I am, like I said, NW45 in MAC, and one of my holy grail foundations was Studio Fix, which this very much reminds me of. Not Studio Fix, I'm sorry, Studio Tech. Let me go ahead and give you the scoop on CoverFX's cream foundation, okay? Number one, it does have an SPF of 30, which you guys know I'm a very big fan of it. However, when products like foundation specifically have an SPF, they have a tendency to give a white overcast when you take a photo. This has 28 shades. You can find this at Sephora. It retails for $42, okay? So it ain't the cheapest thing in the world, okay? You can get it from Sephora. You can go online at Sephora.com. You can go in the store, but if you're in St. Louis, I'm gonna let you know now, the only place they carry it is the Sephora at Chesterfield Mall, which is a very odd place to have it because you already know the demographic, but we ain't gonna talk about that shit, okay? N110, which is one of the colors that they sent me, is absolutely the darkest shade that they have, okay? If y'all see some other shit, it's some fake ass shit, okay? We know it's the darkest shade, okay? It's supposed to be medium to full coverage. It's supposed to be buildable. It's supposed to be available and good for all skin types. Now, when companies say all skin types, for some unknown reason, I feel as though, and this is just me, that when they say all skin types, they need to be like oily skin included, because there's been many products you guys have seen me review and showcase that have been available for all skin types, and it doesn't work for oily skin. And if you say it's available for all skin types, please make sure it's also good for oily skin, okay? And those of us who happen to perspire on their face like I do, which is kind of a similar issue to the oily thing. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. All right, just similar, boom, boom, boom. This is actually N110. So this is the deepest shade they have. It has a mirror on the bottom. That's the color right there. And it also has a little pad, bam, on the bottom. This is N100. Okay, so if I had to put the other two, let me go ahead and put the side by side so y'all can see both colors together. So N100 is here, and 110 is here. In addition to these two cream foundations, they also sent me a couple other products, including their cream foundation application brush, okay? So this is it right here, okay? This retails for $38. This is what the brush itself looks like. Nice soft bristles, like so. There is N100. That right there is N110, okay? Here are the two colors swatched on my face, right? So we got N110 and we got N100. I'm personally thinking I should probably go for the N100 because usually I have a tendency to go darker. And a lot of y'all be like, it might be too dark for you. So we're gonna try the N100 and see how this all works. So let's go ahead and start putting this bad boy on my face. Technically, you're supposed to put the foundation on the middle of the brush and kind of swirl it around. So we're gonna try and see how this works. I see, okay. So here's how it looks so far. As far as the brush is concerned and how it's feeling on my face, I feel like I have to be a little bit rough on my face to get the application of the foundation to just go on super smooth. You can see the color, right? So, I could have done the N110, but I think I can bring a little bit of color back in my face with my powder. And honestly, to be real, y'all just want to know how this works on the figure. You know what I mean.
A few moments later.
So, here's what the face looks like, okay? Finished putting it all on my face. Use the brush that they gave me, right? Y'all know I picked the lighter shade of the two, so it's a little yellow for my skin. However, we're gonna see if we can bring some of the color back in my face because they also just happened to send me their matte setting powder. Bam! They sent me the color in Deep. This bad boy retails for $32 on Sephora's website as well as CoverFX's website as well. There are 3 shades to this setting powder, okay? And Deep is the deepest shade they got, okay? So here's what it looks like. It comes nice and sealed, bam, right there. And we're gonna go ahead and gently, as it says, pull off the label. Oh shit. Oh. Ooh.
Girl, no, ma'am.
I don't know if this deep is my deep. However, we're gonna try it out, but you're gonna be able to tell by the color of the powder that it, let me put a little bit on the hand here.
Oh no.
I just put a little bit on, oh shit. Bam. Okay, we gonna go ahead and try it out though. And then I'm gonna let you see what this looks on my face, right? And go from there. We gonna see how this goes. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna sift it out. Sift it. Sift. Oh boy. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. Bam. Ah! Yeah, okay. We're gonna keep sifting and keep it sifting. And okay. Bam! Okay, this is what it looks like on my face. You guys can see it's very pasty looking, very yellow looking, all right? And it is very much like a translucent-y type of setting powder, okay? So I'm sure you guys could tell, very severely pigmented, so I lightly dusted it on, and here is what it looks like. What we're gonna go ahead and do, as we usually do, we're gonna go ahead and do something with this face, put some blush and some shit, some color, somewhere on my face so it doesn't look this pasty, because you guys can see the difference in my skin tone, and I'll be back. Bam! I'm back. Okay, so here's what the face looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and back up so y'all can see it. So it's not as pasty looking as it looked a little bit earlier because I brought a little bit of color to my face, okay? I put a little blush. If you're wanting to know what's on my lips, here it is. Bam! This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Prague. So far, everything feels amazing on the skin, super light feeling. It doesn't feel real heavy because it is a cream foundation. Nowhere near as heavy as I would say a Studio Tech would be. We're going to see how this works out because this is supposed to be an all-day wear foundation, all right? And the setting powder is supposed to extend said foundation even further. So we're gonna wear the foundations we normally do, as well as the powder throughout the day. You guys already know. I'm gonna let you know what time it is so you guys know it's real. It says 1:55 in the PM, but reality is I've had this mofo on my face for the last 45 minutes or so. So I'm gonna say 1 o'clock or so is when I had this mofo on. We gonna come back. I'm gonna let you know the pros, the cons, the whatnots, the shits, and the motherfuckers. And we gonna go ahead and see how this goes. So here we go, one last look. Okay. I'll let you know all of my thoughts on all of this. Lego. Boom! I'm back, bitches! Y'all miss me! Okay, so here is my face after several hours well, okay? It is now 6:15 in the PM, okay? And yeah, your girls had this on for 5+ hours. First up, we're gonna go ahead and talk about this cream foundation application brush. It is a very difficult foundation brush to use for cream foundation, and personally, if I had to, I guess, pick what I would use to apply the cream foundation, it wouldn't have been a brush like this, not with these types of bristles. It's a cream foundation, so you need something with more of a flat surface or something more dense to more evenly apply the foundation. Now, don't get it twisted. I didn't have streaks on my face. You guys obviously saw it was a nice even coat. But here's the thing, I have sensitive skin, so to have the cream foundation be applied evenly on your skin, you have to really firmly press on the brush, okay? And it almost feels like you're irritating your skin a little bit because you really have to apply a little bit of pressure to it. Does that make sense? And for me, I don't like having things really kind of rough on my skin, so I felt like I had to be a little rough with it just to get the density that I needed to apply the foundation evenly. I wasn't really a fan of this brush. If I had to say, would I have purchased this myself after having tried it? No. So I wouldn't do this. Okay, we just put that aside. Okay, as far as the foundation is concerned, as you guys can see, it has a beautiful glowy finish, okay? It is super duper light on the skin. It feels absolutely amazing. You really truly do not feel like you have foundation on your face, especially for a foundation that is medium to full coverage, and it being a cream foundation. You would think it would feel a lot heavier. It definitely covers any blemishes you may have. It doesn't settle in lines and wrinkles. That's a wonderful thing because Studio Tech does that. And the reason why I keep bringing up Studio Tech is because obviously the comparison between the two. The other thing I can truly say is that it really truly does, after it sets with a setting powder, which I'll talk to you guys about that in a minute, okay, it does truly have a nice finish. However, if you were to wear this foundation and not use any kind of powder, setting powder, matte powder, translucent powder, you wouldn't be able to do that. It just wouldn't work. It comes off as overly greasy, which you guys already know. They recommended that you set it with a powder, okay? So we already know that off the top. It does also say, okay, that it is for all skin types. Now, y'all know, the minute I saw that when I read it, right, and I mentioned it to you earlier, that I wasn't really sure that they could boast all skin types. What I really would have preferred them to say was to say that this foundation is more for normal to dry skin types, because this foundation is literally just that, okay? It has a nice moistness to it. It has a nice finish to it. Once it's set, it looks like a nice glow on your skin. But for someone who perspires in the face like me, or someone who is oily, maybe it has an oily T-zone, it's not gonna come off nice and pretty. It's gonna come off real oily, like straight up Vaseline on your face. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what my face looked like during the day, just so you can see how beautiful this looks after it's been set, and just so you can see what it looks like during the day. As you guys can see here, it is drop dead gorgeous, has a beautiful glow to it, and it's been set. Now keep in mind, that was earlier on when I wore said foundation. About an hour and a half later, you're gonna see right here, I was up in Walgreens doing my Thiz Naive, doing my little vlogging type shit. And you're gonna see very quickly that maybe about an hour and a half later or so, and after having been outside, because it was very hot today, you're gonna see, look at my nose, y'all, look at my forehead, nice and greasy. This is not for oily skin, okay? You will have to absolutely, look, I'm about to drop the shit. You absolutely have to set this with something. And that motherfucker better be matte as fuck. Okay, let's go ahead and go into the setting powder. When it was applied, it looked beautiful. It gave a nice glow to the skin. This right here, I would not say is a matte setting powder though, and that's what it boasts. It is not a matte powder. This gives a nice dewy, glowy finish, and it's beautiful from what you saw when I showed you guys what I looked like during the day when I had it on originally, right? But as far as it being matte, it's not matte. It's not like my Duo Matte powder. It's definitely not even like Studio Fix, where it kind of gives you that nice matte look. This is more of a dewier finish. A very light dusting is what you need. Otherwise, you are going to look like a mime, okay? Because it will whitewash your face. Another thing about this damn powder is the fact that
it is not long lasting at all.
Look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I first put this mofo on, it looked nice and cute and pretty, and I was like,
Ooh, it looks really cute. Ooh.
and then about an hour and a half later, later when I got outside and I started to kind of do what I needed to do for the day,
I look like somebody that put Vaseline on my daggone face.
okay? So this right here does not last a long time, and it was supposed to prolong the wear of my foundation, okay? So I can automatically tell you off the top, this right here don't do shit for the kid, okay? So this right here is a definite no-go. To me, for someone who's got oily skin, y'all would be a grease ball after all this amount of time. So all in all, what would I say to kind of piece this all together? I would have to say, as far as a grade I would give the foundation, I would definitely give it a B. It's great as far as the finish once you find the right thing to set it, and you're absolutely gonna need to do that. As far as this is concerned, this is I would never recommend this at all. Never, ever, ever, and I would never recommend the brush. So if there's anything of this that came out of it, is that the cream foundation is beautiful. You just have to find the right setting powder to go along with it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and one day just randomly put it on and set it with my duo matte and see how much of a difference it makes, because I truly believe that this is part of the reason why I'm not the biggest fan of how it looks right now, because I look like a grease ball. Like, I'm just gonna be real, and I am not oily, okay? So that's what I would say for that. Other than that, let me know. A lot of you guys said that you guys actually like the cream foundation. I'm gonna try it again, but I'm gonna try it again with duo matte and see what kind of, difference it makes, because I truly believe a good part of its lasting power is truly what you set it with, okay? Let me know if you guys have used any of these products and what you guys have thought of these products, and if you guys have any particular suggestions on what you usually set this with, also comment down below. And comment down below, let me know what other products you guys want to see reviewed by your girl. Leave those down below. We'll either do first impressions, battle brands, get witty with me's, whatever you want to see. Comment those down below, and you already know what to do. Thumbs up this video if you love seeing these videos from your girl. And you already know, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SocialiteSandy. Hit me up on my Facebook fan page and my Pinterest page. Those links are down below. Hit me up on my blog, TheSocialiteLife.blogspot.com, and hit me up on Instagram at SocialiteSandy. And you already know I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye. And as y'all can tell by the title, you know your girl had to come in and do a quick Let's Talk Shit video about the shit that don't